happens to your car, you might say,
ugh, come on!
Seriously? This is so extra.
but what you could say is,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
What does it take to feed and fuel the world? To integrate a global ag and energy supply chain, serving farmers and advancing agriculture? What does it take to build communities, powering rural economies and empowering agriculture? It takes the nation's leading farmer-owned cooperative. It takes a co-op. It takes CHS.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats in the attic to rodents in the walls, ants in the kitchen, termites underground, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family-owned, community-trusted.
Good evening and welcome to Henry as we kick off the 2026-2027 sports season with volleyball action here against Florence Henry Falcons and the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers, as this is going to be the first game, or the first ECC conference game of the year for both squads. Both squads started on Tuesday to start out their year. Florence Henry took a 3-0 loss up at Redfield, and GPL took a 3-1 loss to the Webster Bearcats. I am bringing you this live tonight. This is Travis Schmidt calling the game, and my color lady to my left is
Ashlyn Schmidt.
Ashlyn Schmidt. So she gets to run the camera, and she's also going to give her 2 cents every now and then. Right, Ashlyn Jade?
Yeah.
Aubrey used to like to do this, so now you had to take over for her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get this thing going here very shortly as the Falcons are just finishing up their serving in the practice warm-ups, and we're going to have the starting lineups and the national anthem here in a short while. I will put it over to the public address announcer to get us going here in Henry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Henry High School. Tonight we're in for some exciting high school volleyball action. We hope you enjoy the game against all your athletes and referees through a positive sportsmanship-like manner. We'd like to welcome our attending team, the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers. Now stand by for the Panthers. First, we're number 2 outside here. Haley Rosa. Number 4 over there, Caitlin Richter. For number 6, no-hitter, William Martins. For number 7, Romero Kyle Pinelli. For number 13, center, Emily Martin. For number 15, outside here, Julia Brown. And for number 20, right side, Peyton Zilla. The Panthers are coached by Jacqueline Carly, assisted by Kelly Ward and Esther Cameron. Laura Sear and Mallie York. And we are pleased to welcome tonight's Falcon of the game, sponsored by Edwards, is Henry's 6th grader, Zelia Breeze. And now let's take the starting lineup for your Florence Henry Falcons. First for the Falcons, right number 2, outside hitter, Ashlyn Maruska. Right number 5, middle hitter, Lucy Bloom. Right number 6, outside hitter, Henry Chamber. Right number 7, at right side, Kimber Gross. Right number 11, center, Mike Sumner. And right number 13, for the Falcons, middle hitter, Rebecca Fleming. The Falcons are coached by Kelly Bloom, assisted by Larry Worthington, and Alexa Sherwin. And now, if everyone would, please rise and put your right hand over your hearts as we play our national anthem.
Stars, through the perilous fight, for the
All right, we look to be ready to go here in Henry. Ashlyn, you're at the first game. What do you think the keys are to start this game out? Any idea?
No.
No idea? You saw the last game. I think the Florence Henry Falcons need to get off to a fast start here if they're going to be able to get going. And it looks like the Panthers are going to be the ones that are going to be starting off with the serve. Back to the Panthers. It's going to be number 13. That's Emily Moritz. She's a setter at 5'5", and she is a senior. Again, both teams looking for their first win of the year. And we're going to have an ace just to start off this game right away for the Panthers. Moritz goes 1 for 1 with her first ace of the game. Moritz off to serve again. Short taken by Gross. Set up by Sumner. Rebecca Fleming looks to put it down, and it's going to be dug out in the back row. It's going to be a free ball across for the Panthers. Falcons looking to set it up. Going up to Fleming again. Looks to hit it down. Taken in the back row again. Back row attack from Prowl. Set up by Sumner again. This time to Emery Shamber. Tip over the top. Nothing going for her. And now the Panthers are going to look to get, and they're going to have a mistake on their end. We're going to tie this one at 1. Florence Henry has to take advantage of those situations. That was a good volley back and forth there. Miley Sumner starts the serving for the Falcons. She puts it deep in the back row. Set up nicely by the Panthers, and it's going to be hit out of bounds. And that's going to be a 2-1 lead now for the Falcons. Miley Sumner again back at the service line. Puts it short off the net, and that's going to be a service error. Those are going to come costly today if the Falcons want to take advantage of this one and go up to be a 1-1 on the year. Number 2, Haley Rosa, now at the service line for the Panthers. Taken by Bloom, set up by Sumner. Fleming looks to put it down, and there's nothing going for her as it's taken by Prowl now. Prowl hits it wide, and she's going to be outside, and it's going to be a 3-2 now in favor of the Falcons. To the service line, Embry Shamber. She puts it across deep, taken by the libero. Prowl looking to tip it across. Nothing going for her, taken by the Falcons. Sumner sets it up to Vavruska, and that's going to be long, and that's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be 3-3 now as we're knotted up again one more time early here in set number 1. Now serving for the Panthers is going to be number 7, Nyla Vanelli. Vanelli, she's going to hit that one deep, and that's going to be a service error for the Panthers, given back over to the Falcons with a 4-3 lead now in favor of the Falcons. Rebecca Fleming at the service line now for the Falcons. Nice shot there by Rebecca for an ace. Rebecca Fleming, nice one over the net, and ace up 5-3 now in favor of the Falcons. Ashley, you got anything to add? You're going to be the quiet one today, huh?
Yeah.
All right, Rebecca looks to put it across again. Nice serve taken by the Panthers. Hitting the cross, and it's going to be dug out by Fleming. Set up by Sumner. Vavruska looks to put it down. Nothing to go on there. Taken, set up for Prowl. Prowl tips it across, and it's going to be taken by Fuller. Set up and tipped across by Bloom. And we're going to have a nice volley again going here. Blocked at the net. Push back across, and the Panthers going to look to put one taken by Sumner. Set up and free ball across for the Falcons. And that's going to go across, and that's going to be tipped across and down on the side of GPL. A point for the Falcons. A lot of quick action there. Kind of hard to keep up, huh, Ashlyn?
Yeah.
Rebecca is still serving for the Falcons, and she's going to have another ace. And it's going to be a 7-3 lead now in favor of Florence Henry. The Falcons are hoping to keep this momentum going here early on in set number 1. Up 7-3, Fleming again at the service line. Puts it across, nice shot again, and that's going to be her third ace of her service line. And it's going to be an 8-3 lead now in favor of the Falcons. Great Plains is looking to do whatever they can to turn this one or to side this one out, and they're going to have a hit, and it's going to be tipped. It's going to be tipped at the net by the Falcons. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. 8-4 now in favor of the Falcons. We're going to have a sub into the game now for the Panthers. It's going to be number 18, Elise Kobolinski, and she's going to come in to serve. 8-4 in favor of the Falcons early on here in set number 1. Kobolinski puts it across, taken by Vavruska, set up by Sumner, puts it over to Gross. Gross tries to tip it over. Miscommunication there on the side of the Falcons. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. 8-5 now in favor of the Falcons. Kobolinski again looks to be at the service line. Puts it across, and it's going to be a nice serve for her, taken by Vavruska. Free ball across there for Vavruska. Looking to set it up for the Panthers. Panthers look to put it down. Ball did not get over the net. It's going to be 4 hits on GPL, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons and a 9-5 lead now in favor of Florence Henry. To the service line for the Falcons is going to be number 4. That's Kenzie Gross. Kenz looks to put it across for the Falcons, taken by the Panthers, set up to Prawl. Prawl looks to put it down, and she finds a nice placement. The good diver by Rebecca Fleming. Free ball across for the Falcons. Again, good play back and forth here. Vavruska just could not get it over the net, hits it in the net, hits the ground on the side of the Falcons, and it is going to be a point for the Panthers. Into the game now for Great Plains is number 1. That's Evelyn Prawl. She's a 5'9" freshman. Julia Prawl is going to be at the service line for the Panthers. Taken by the Falcons. It's going to be free ball across again after a nice serve there, from the Panthers. Vavruska looks to be hitting it at the net, and it's going to be down on the line. Vavruska with the kill. And the point for the Falcons. 10-6 now in favor of Florence Henry. Ashlyn Vavruska is going to go to the service line now for the Falcons. Jump serve, puts it across, and nice shot there from Vavruska. It's going to be free ball across, and the Falcons will look to set it up. Miley Sumner looks to push it across. Nothing going there. Prawl hits it back across. Again, set up by Sumner. Tip across from Chamber. GPL looking to set it up. It's going to be to Prawl. Blocked at the net, and it comes back on that side. Prawl puts it across again for the Panthers. Set up to Bloom. Bloom tips it across. Nothing there. Again, set up. Free ball over the net for GPL. Sumner sets it up for Bloom. Bloom looks to put it down. She does not get it over the net. Falls on the side of the Falcons. Down to point for the Panthers. 10-7 now in favor of Florence Henry. It's going to be number 6, Lillian Martins at the service line now for the Panthers. She puts it across, taken by Fleming. That's a nice serve there, and that's going to be an ace. An ace for Martins. It's going to be 10-8 now in favor of the Falcons. Martins at the service line again. She takes it across, taken by Gross, and it's going to be free balled across again. It looks to be tipped across by Sumner this time. Set up for Great Plains. That's going to be number 4. Not in my lineup, so I'm not really 100% sure who that is. She did not get on the roster, but she put it down. It's going to be 10-9 now in favor of the Falcons. Martins again at the service line for the Panthers. Nice serve one more time. Set up to Bloom, tipped across, and now GPL looks to handle it. Prawl's going to look to hit it hard. Now taken by the Falcons. Set up for Bloom. Bloom looks to tip it across. Nothing going for her. It's going to be put up to the Panthers, and that one's going to be hit down by Evelyn Prawl for the kill. And that's going to tie it up here at 10 early on in set number 1. Florence Henry is looking to find some way to get this side out here and get that ball back to serve. Martins puts it across again. Nice serve for her. It's going to be hit across by Bloom. Again, look to be set up. It's going to be hit down and taken by the Falcons. Set up by Sumner. Sumner looks to hit it to Chamber. Chamber puts it across, and that's going to be a little bit long, and that's going to be out of bounds. This is going to be 11-10 now in favor of the Falcons. What do you think, Ashlyn?
They're doing awesome.
They're doing awesome, you think, huh? All right. Lucy Bloom at the service line now for the Falcons. Pushes it across short, set up to Prowl. Prowl's going to hit it deep, out of bounds, and it's going to be another point for the Falcons. 12-10 now in favor of Florence Henry. Lucy Bloom again at the service line for Florence Henry. Puts it across, taken by the Panthers. Set up to number 4. That's the mystery guest, and she's going to have a kill. That's a kill for number 4, and that is going to be a 12-11 lead now in favor of Florence Henry. Back into the game is number 20. That's Peyton Zerwan. Moritz is back at the service line for the Panthers, so they've gone through one rotation already, and that's going to be some miscommunication on the side of the Falcons, and that's going to be a point for GPL, and we're going to have a tie ball game once again here, 12-12, early on here in set number 1. Moritz again at the service line, puts it across, taken by Gross, set up by Sumner. It's going to be free ball across for Fleming. A little miscommunication on the side of GPL, puts it back across, again free ball across for the Falcons. Number 4 looks to put it down, and that's going to be in the net on the Falcons. That's going to be a point for Great Plains, and they're going to take a 13-12 lead here in set number 1. Moritz again at the service line for the Panthers. Up 13-12, set number 1. Puts it across, taken by Vavruska. Set up, tipped across by Chamber. Now, again, hit by Evelyn Prowl. That's going to be long, and that's going to be a point for the Falcons. We're going to have another tie ball game here. It's 13-13 here as we're about midway through set number 1. Back in the game for the, back in the game for the Panthers is number 2, Haley Rosa. And Miley Sumner will be doing the serving now for the Falcons. Miley puts it across for the Falcons, taken now by the Panthers, set up to number 20, that's Zerwan. She puts it across, taken by Vavruska. It's going to be free ball across, and it's not going to get across. And that's going to be a point for the Panthers, and a 14-13 lead now in favor of Great Plains. Rosa's at the service line now for the Panthers. Puts it across, taken by Bloom. Bloom looks to set it up to Sumner. Sumner is going to give it over to Kendra Gross. Gross is going to tip it across. Again, the Panthers are looking to take it. Number 4 is the one with the hit across, taken by the Falcons, free ball across. Again, number 4, that Mr. Gus, deep, out of bounds. Point for the Falcons, and another tie here at 14-14. Midway through set number 1. To the service line now for the Falcons is number 6, Emery Chamber. Chamber puts it across, and that's going to be long, and that's going to be out of bounds. Another service error for the Falcons. Crucial at this point of the game, and a 15-14 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Number 7, Nyla Vanelli is at the service line for the Panthers. Taken by Bloom, set up to Sumner. Sumner pops it up to Vavruska. Vavruska tips it across, but she is going to be, they're going to call it double hit. They're going to call it in the net on Vavruska. It's going to be another point for the Panthers, and a 16-14 lead now at this crucial time here in set number 2. It's going to be an ace. That's an ace for Vanelli. And it's going to be 17-14, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor at 17-14, and we'll be right back.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Vision Care is the place to go for new glasses. Our opticians are trained to style you with a frame that fits your face, so they look great and are comfortable all day long. based on the doctor's recommendation, will help you choose the lens features that will be best for how you...
All right, we are back here in Henry, 17-14 in favor of the Falcons. And back to the service line is Vanelli, and Vanelli puts it across, and the Florence Henry has a hard time taking that one. And it's going to be long out of bounds, and it's going to be a point in favor of the Falcons. 17-15 now with Rebecca Fleming at the service line. Nice serve there from Rebecca. Set up to, that would be number 6. That's Martins. Martins looks to put it down. It's going to be free ball across now for the Falcons. Again, GPL is going to look to set it up. This time to Julia Prawl. Blocked at the net. It's going to be taken by the Falcons. Set up to, again, Lucy Bloom. Martins looks to take advantage. It is blocked at the net, but it falls on the side of the Falcons. That's going to be a kill for Martins. 18-15 now in favor of the Panthers. That's number 18. That's Kobolinski now at the service line for the Panthers. Looks to set it up. Julia Prawl blocked at the net again, and that's going to be a nice save there from Bloom. Again, Prawl looks to hit it one more time, and she's going to put that one cross court, and that's going to be a kill for Julia Prawl, and a 19-15 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Crucial side out here for the Falcons. Kobolinski again puts it across, taken by Vavruska, set up by Sumner. Free ball across for Kendra Gross. GPL looking to take advantage. Back up to Martins. Martins looks to put it down, taken by Fuller. Fuller sets it up to Vavruska, and Vavruska's going to hit it to the left, out of bounds, and it's going to be a 20-15 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Kobolinski again takes it, and Vavruska looks to set it up. Hit free ball across again. Again, GPL looks to take advantage. Martins. Mom called that a Billy back in the day when she used to coach. Your grandma, by the way. Into the net for the Panthers, and it's going to fall on the side of the Panthers. That's going to be a point for the Falcons. 20-16 now in favor of GPL. To the service line is Kenzie Gross. Kenzie looks to put it across, and she does. Taken by the Panthers. That's a nice serve there. It will cause a lot of trouble. It's going to be taken by the Falcons. Set up to Vavruska. Vavruska looks to put it across court, and it's going to be taken by the Panthers. Again, Julia Prawl blocked at the net, but that one's going to go out of bounds. Touched by the Falcons. It's going to be a point for the Panthers, and Julia Prawl gets the kill. 21-16 now, and her sister Evelyn is into the game in the front row as Julia goes to the back row to serve. Prawl looks to put it across. Nice serve from Prawl, taken by Rebecca Fleming. Free ball across again for the Falcons. GPL looks to set it up. That's going to be Martins. Martins looks to put it across, taken by Gross. Miss hit on the pass, and that's going to be on the side of the Falcons. Another point for the Panthers. It's going to be 22-16 now in favor of the Panthers. Julia Prawl again looks to hit it across, taken by Gross. Free ball across again for the Falcons. GPL looks to take advantage. Martins blocked at the net, but it falls on the side of the Falcons. It's going to be 23-16 now in favor of the Panthers. Prawl puts it across again, taken by Gross, set up by Sumner. We're going to have a hit into the net by Vavruska, and it's going to be another point. It's going to be 24-16 now in favor of Great Plains, and it's going to be match point, or set point here for the Panthers. Prawl's looking to end this one, and she is going to end it with a kill. It's going to be 25-16, and that's going to be game or set number 1. GPL 25, Florence Henry 16, and we're going to go to set number 2, and we'll be right back.
Plus, you might have fun too.
Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on."
Seriously? This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
What does it take to feed and fuel the world? To integrate a global ag and energy supply chain, serving farmers and advancing agriculture. What does it take to build communities, powering rural economies and empowering agriculture? It takes the nation's leading farmer-owned cooperative. It takes a co-op. It takes CHS.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
Hello and welcome back to Henry as Florence, Henry, and GPL are battling out here for the first win of the season for both teams. And Great Plains took set number one 25-16. Ashlyn, what do you think needs to happen in set number two?
There's too many free balls.
There was too many free balls. We need to set that thing up and we need to attack that thing, don't we?
Yeah.
Good observation, kid. Florence Henry is going to start with the serve this time around. And here we go. Miley Sumner at the service line for the Falcons. Puts it across. GPL looks to set it up. That's going to be that Mr. Guest number 4 that's not in the lineup. And it's going to be long for the Falcon, or long. And it's going to be a point for the Falcons. And a 1-0 lead here early on in set number 2. Sumner again puts it across. Taken by the Panthers. Zerwan puts it across for the kill. To the service line for the Panthers is going to be number 2, Haley Rosa. Rosa is a 5'6" sophomore outside hitter. Tied up at 1 here. Rosa puts it across, taken by Vavruska, set up by Sumner. Free ball across again for Fleming. And GPL is going to look to take advantage of this. Julia Pearl looks to hit it across. Not quite there. Taken by the Panthers. Set up now. Hit by Fleming. And she finds a spot for a kill.
Let's go.
That's what we need to do more of, don't we, Ashlyn?
Yes.
Just hit the ball, girls. Just hit the ball. Way too many times we free balling that thing across the net. Emery Chamber at the service line now for the Falcons. Julia Prawl looks to hit it down into the net, and that's going to fall on the side of GPL, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. 3-1 lead now in favor of Florence Henry. Florence Henry got off to an early start last game, but they just could not maintain that thing about halfway through, could they, Ashlyn?
Yeah.
Again, Emery Chambers from the service line. Nice serve there. Number 4 looks to put it across, and she's going to get the kill. It's going to be blocked at the net. It's going to fall to the floor on the side of the Falcons. It's going to be a kill for number 4, and a 3-2 lead now in favor of Florence Henry. And she will go to the service line now. That is number 4 to serve for the Panthers. The jump serve puts it across, taken by Bloom. Summer looks to set it up for Vavruska. Vavruska looks to put it down, and she's going to have a tip on the side of the Panthers, and it's going to be a kill for Ashlyn Vavruska, and a 4-2 lead now in favor of the Falcons. Rebecca Fleming at the service line now for Florence Henry. Puts it across. That's going to be an ace. Another ace for Rebecca Fleming. She had a good start to the last set, and now she just continued where she left off in a 5-2 lead now in favor of the Falcons. Again at the service line for Fleming. Puts it across. This one's going to be a little bit short this time, taken by the Panthers. Set up to Zerwan. Zerwan puts it to the floor for a kill. Big time kill there from the Panthers to end the run of Rebecca Fleming, and a 5-3 lead now in favor of the Falcons. Serving now is number 11, Alyssa Rubendahl for the Panthers. Rubendahl puts it across, taken by Vavruska. Set up by Sumner. Sumner looks to put it across to Vavruska, tip across, and GPL is going to look to take advantage. That's Martins. Did get over the net, apparently. I didn't think that got over the net, but we're going to go with... Vavruska comes back, and she hits it out the top of the net. Has a nice roll, falls in the field of play, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. No, it didn't. I agree. Even the GPL fans said that ball didn't go over. Kenzie Gross at the service line now for the Falcons. Julia Prawl looks to hit it across. It's going to be touched at the net. Taken by the Falcons. Another free ball across, though, for the Falcons. GPL is looking to set it up. Prawl from the other side, and she goes cross court. She's going to be just a little bit wide, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. 6-3, 7-3 now in favor of the Falcons. Kenzie Gross at the service line now for Florence Henry. Kenz looks to put it across for the Falcons, and she does. Nice serve there from Kenzie. It's going to be tipped across by Prawl. It's going to be right on the line. Perfect spot for the tip, and it's going to be a point for a tip kill, and a point for the Panthers. 7-4 now lead in favor of Florence Henry. Into the game is number 1, Evelyn Prawl, and at the service line is her sister Julia. She'll hit it across for the Panthers. Nice serve there from Julia Prawl. Again, another free ball across for the Falcons. Set up by the Panthers. That's going to be Evelyn Prawl, and she's going to have the kill. 7-5 now in favor of Florence Henry.
We need to lock in.
We do need to lock in, don't we? Lock in and find a way to get a stop here for this momentum, and that's going to help. That's going to be a service error on Prawl. It's going to be long. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be an 8-5 lead now in favor of Florence Henry. Ashlyn Vavruska now at the service line for the Falcons. She's going to go with the jump serve. Comes across, looking for it to dive, and it's going to be a decent serve. And that's going to be up to Martins. Martins going to find a spot in the other side. That's a kill for Martins, and it's going to be an 8-6 lead now in favor of Florence Henry. Crucial time here for the Falcons if they can find a way to get some distance here between the two teams. And that's going to be Vanelli at the service line for the Panthers. And it's going to be a miss hit at the point of attack for the Falcons. It's going to be another point for the Panthers. Vanelli puts it into the net. That's going to be a service error for Vanelli, and that's going to be a 9-7 lead now in favor of Florence Henry.
Dad, they brought more people.
They did. Lucy Bloom now at the service line for the Falcons. Taken by the Panthers. Set up to number 4. Blocked at the net, but it's going to fall on the side of the Falcons, and it's going to hit, and it's going to be another point for the Panthers. 9-8 now in favor of Florence Henry. In the game is Zerwan, and to the service line again is number 13, Emily Moritz. Moritz is going to have a service error and give it right back to the Falcons. It's going to be 10-8 now in favor of Florence Henry. Into the game for the Falcons is Kendra Gross, replacing her sister Kenzie. To the service line again for the Falcons is Miley Sumner. Evelyn Prohl takes a seat for the Panthers, and I do believe it's number 2 that came in for her. That's Haley Rosa. We're going to have a hit from GPL. It's going to be wide, out of bounds. It's going to be another point for the Falcons. It's going to be 11-8 now in favor of Florence Henry. Again, this is a crucial time to have that separation. Miley Summer is going to hit it just long. Service error. Not the thing that we were looking for, but we'll look to come back here and get a side out. It is 11-9 now in favor of the Falcons, and that's going to be Rosa at the service line for the Panthers. Rosa puts it across, taken by the Falcons. Lack of communication on the side of Florence Henry. Just a couple little mistakes. If we get those cleaned up, I think that good things will happen. We're just having a couple miscues. Again, nice serve there from the Panthers. Are going to be taken and saved by the Falcons. We're going to have a lot of back and forth, and Rebecca Fleming finds the floor on the other side, and she's going to get a kill.
Let's go.
12-10 now in favor of the Falcons. To the service line is number 6, Emery Chamber. Emery looks to put it across, and that's going to be at the nice. We'll call that an ace, huh?
Yes.
I believe we can call that an ace. That's going to be an ace for Emery Chamber. It's going to be a 13-10 lead now. Again, talked about it before. See if we can do it, and no! Service error for the Falcons. Long. Just cannot find a way to get that separation here in set number 2, can we, Ashlyn?
Yeah, too far.
Yeah, it is too far. It happens.
Yeah.
Well, adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
Okay, number 4 looks to be the jump serve for the Panthers, and it's going to be taken by the Falcons. Again, free ball across. That's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be another error on Falcons. It's going to be 13-12 now in favor of Florence Henry. Taken by Vavruska, set up by Fleming. Sumner free balls it across. It's going to be taken by Julia Prohl. Julia with a nice shot across. Taken by Bloom. Free ball again across. That's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be wide out of bounds. It's going to be a tie ball game now. 13-13 now in favor of nobody, right?
Yeah. 13-13.
Florence Henry's got to find that momentum, and we're going to get one back now. That's going to be a service error on number 4, and it's going to be a 14-13 lead now for the Falcons. Find a way to go on a run here with Rebecca Fleming at the service line, and that's going to be wide to the right, and that's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be 14-14 now. Just cannot find a way to get that separation, can we, Ashlyn?
Nope.
Get some momentum, and then it just kind of another service error. So at least we're staying in this possibility, having possibilities with the service errors that are happening within this one. 15-14 now in favor of Florence Henry.
That's too hot.
It's 15-15 now. I got distracted because somebody took control of my computer, so I got a little distracted. Didn't really see what was going on. I hope you guys did. Free ball again across for the Falcons.
Who took control?
Yes. Vavruska set up by Sumner, and that's going to be long for Vavruska. 16-15 now in favor of the Panthers. Julia Prohl, nice shot across, and it's going to be taken by the Falcons. Martins looks to put it across, nothing there. Set up by Sumner, hit across by Vavruska, taken by Prohl. We're going to have a tip across, I should say. We're going to have some battle at the net, and it's going to go in the favor of the Falcons. It's going to be 16-16 now, tied it up here midway through set number 2. Into the game for the Falcons is Emery Chamber, and to the service line for the Falcons is number 2, Ashlyn Vavruska. Ashlyn looks to put it across. Nice little Nice little serve there. It's going to be free ball to cross for the Panthers. Take advantage of this one. Girls going to be set up to Bloom. Bloom's going to be blocked at the net. Come back on the side of the Falcons. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. 17-16 here. Crucial time here to get a side out right now and then get a little separation. Don't you think, Ash and Jade?
Yes.
That's Vanelli going to put it across for an ace. Good timing there for the ace from Vanelli, and that's going to be an 18-16 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Vanelli looked to the service line again, puts it across, taken by Babushka. Nice shot, tipped over by Sumner. Number 4 looks to find a spot, and she does for the kill. 19-16, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 19-16, set number 2. Favor goes to Great Plains. We'll be right back.
At Active Heating, you could say we specialize in comfort, heating and air conditioning, plumbing, air and water quality. Active Heating is ready. Too hot or too cold? Our certified comfort experts for Coleman Heating and Cooling Equipment can help. Don't let a leak drain your bank account. Our plumbers can handle it. Improve your air and water quality with an air purifier and reverse osmosis system from Active Heating, your local Coleman dealer. Active Heating of Watertown and Brookings, your comfort experts.
Generational success means different things to different people. But to us, it means seeing my daughter follow in my footsteps, keeping the farm in the family, just getting to do this every day. We're Agtegra Cooperative, and we're generationally successful. That's who we are. Agtegra Cooperative.
All right, we're back. Vanelli is back at the service line one more time for the Panthers, hopefully. And she's going to put it across. Nice spot there again for the serve, and it's going to be hit across by Bloom. Set up to Evelyn Paul. Evelyn Paul looks to put it across, blocked at the net. It's going to be toggled around back to the Falcons. Bloom looks to put it across, blocked at the net again. It's going to be a battle at the net one more time. Back this one over to the Panthers. Number 4 looks to put it down, taken by Fleming. Set up to Chamber. Chamber puts it across. It's going to be set up to Prohl now. Prohl looks to put it down, and they're going to have in the net on the Falcons. That's going to be a point for the Panthers, and it's going to be 20-16 now in favor of Great Plains. Vanelli again at the service line, puts it across, taken by Gross. Gross set up to Chamber. Chamber gets it right back into her face, and that's going to fall on the side of the Falcons. 21-16 now in favor of the Panthers. Find a way for a side out here, don't we?
Yeah.
It's going to be long, then that helps. The service error there on the Panthers. It's going to be 21-17 now in favor of the Panthers. To the service line is Lucy Bloom. Bloom puts it across for the Falcons. Back row attack, Julia Prohl. Nice shot there, taken by the Falcons. Set up to Chamber. Chamber looks to hit it across, taken by the Panthers, and it's going to be a kill from Evelyn Prohl as she finds a perfect spot in the defense where nobody was. Into the game for the Panthers is Zerwan, and to the service line is number 13, Emily Moritz. Moritz puts it across, taken by the Falcons. 22-17 now in favor of the Panthers. A lot of battles set up to Rebecca Fleming. Rebecca Fleming gets a hit up the net. It's going to be tipped right back across. Perfect spot again from Julia Prohl. And she's going to get a tip kill. 23-17 in favor of the Panthers. Moritz at the line for the Panthers. Puts it across, taken by Babushka. Set up by Sumner. Sumner pushes it across. Finds nothing there, and it hits the floor on the other side, and that's going to be a point tip kill for Miley Sumner. 23-18 now in favor of the Panthers. To the service line now goes Miley.
Okay, next one I got it.
Oh, sorry. My bad. And that's going to be another service error for the Falcons. It's going to be 24-18. And it's going to be match point for the Panthers. That's going to be Rosa at the service line. Free ball across again for the Falcons. Backdoor attack from the Panthers. Tipped across by Shamber. Panthers look to take advantage. Set up over to Julia Prawl. Julia Prawl looks to put it down. Taken by Vavriska. Set up by Sumner. Again, free ball across from the Falcons. Set up to number 4. Number 4 puts it long, and that's out of bounds. That's going to be a point for the Falcons. 24-19 now in favor of Florence Henry. And to the service line for the Falcons is... Come on, Ashlyn. Emery Shamber. Rebecca Fleming looks to hit it across, and she does find a way. It's going to be brought across the net again. Set up by Sumner. Over to Vavruska. Vavruska's going to get... That one's going to go long, and that's going to be set number 2 is going to be in the books. It's 25-19, so GPL takes 25-16, 25-19. They're up 2-0 now as we're going to go to break, and we'll be right back for set number 3.
The Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Rapid City supports all South Dakota student athletes and their families. They are conveniently located off Interstate 90, close to downtown and minutes from the beautiful Black Hills. The Ramkota offers sports and family-friendly rates. Guests can relax for free in the indoor water park. They have 36,000 square feet of banquet and meeting space, and the award-winning Minerva's Restaurant and Bar is located on site. Best Western Ramkota welcomes everyone to beautiful Rapid City, South Dakota.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats in the attic to rodents in the walls, ants in the kitchen, termites underground, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family-owned, community-trusted.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Vision Care is the place to go for new glasses. Our opticians are trained to style you with a frame that fits your face, so they look great and are comfortable all day long. Based on the doctor's recommendation, we'll help you choose the lens features that will be best for how you do life. Plus, you might have fun too.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Welcome back for set number 3 between the Great Plains Lutheran Panthers and the Florence Henry Falcons. Great Plains jumps out to a 2-0 set lead as they take 25-19 in set number 2, 25-16 in set number 1, and we are set here for set number 3. If Florence Henry wants to prolong this game a little bit, they need to find a way to get the win here in set number 3. Great Plains will have the service to start this game. Ashlyn, I felt like we started hitting a little bit better, saw a little bit more success. We just got to be a little bit more consistent, don't we?
Yeah.
Find a way to limit those free balls across the net for the Falcons, and we got to find a way to attack. Again, serving for the Panthers, starting off as number 13. That's Emily Moritz. Moritz is up the service line. It's going to be taken by the Falcons. Set up by Sumner. Sumner looks to put it across to Fleming. Fleming's going to be long, and that's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be 1-0 now in favor of the Panthers. Moritz again takes it across for the Falcons, and the Falcons look to free ball across. They're going to tip it across this time. It's going to be set up to free ball across again for the Falcons. Falcons looking to take advantage. Fleming looks to hit it at the net. Blocked at the net. Taken care of by the Panthers. Set up to Rosa. Rosa looks to go cross court, and she's going to have it dug out by Vavritska. Again, tip across for the Falcons. Rosa looks to tip it across for the Panthers. Fleming looks to put it down. That's going to be a lot of people touching the net there. And we're going to have Florence Henry in the net. That's going to be a 2-0 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Moritz looks to put it across again for the Panthers. Set up again. Fleming blocked with the net. Comes back. Ball goes on the side of the Falcons. And it's going to be a 3-0 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Moritz again hits it across. Nice serve there from Moritz. Going to free ball across. It's going to find a decent spot. Rosa's going to look to tip it across for the Panthers. Set up by Summer. Tipped across by Chamber. Again, GPL looks to set up. Blocked at the net. Go to the Falcons there. Blocked back, and it's going to have another chance for the Panthers. Sumner sets it up. Taking again free ball across for the Falcons. That one's going to be deep from Zerlon, and that's going to be a point for the Falcons. It's going to be 3-1 now in favor of Florence Henry. Correction, in favor of Great Plains. At the service line for the Falcons.
Miley Sumner.
That ball is going to go off of Falcon. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. And it's going to be Rosa at the service line for Great Plains. 4-1 now in favor of Great Plains early on here in set number 3. Florence Henry got off to a fast start here in the first 2 sets. And that's going to be an ace from Rosa. It's going to be a 5-1 lead now in favor of the Panthers. That is not the case here in set number 3, as Great Plains is looking to take advantage of this momentum going forward, looking to widen that gap a little bit. This is exactly what the Falcons needed to do in the first 2 sets. They just couldn't find a way to do it. Now the Falcons need to get that ball back to be able to serve. It's going to be set up to Julia Kroll. Julia Kroll! That's going to be a nice kill from Julia Kroll. It's going to be a 6-1 lead now in favor of Florence, in favor of the Panthers. It's going to be timeout on the floor, and we'll be right back.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
"Ugh, come on."
Seriously? This is so extra.
But what you could say is,
like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your local State Farm agent is available when and where you need them, online, over the phone, or even in person. State Farm agents are here to answer your questions and help you file your claim.
This is so extra.
All right, we are back here in Henry. Rosa again serves it across. Falcons are having trouble. We're going to have free ball across for Florence Henry. Looking to take advantage from the Panthers. It's going to be blocked at the net. Set up to Fleming. Fleming does not get that ball over the net. It's going to be another point for the Panthers. It's going to be a 7-1 lead now in favor of Great Plains Lutheran. Rose at the line again. Put it across, taken by Vavruska. Set up by Sumner. Sumner gives it to Fleming. Fleming looks to put it across. It's going to be tipped at the net. Set up to Prowl. Prowl's going to hit it, and the net's going to fall on the side of the Panthers. It's going to be a point for the Falcons. Florence Henry very much so needed that, as the momentum was definitely in the favor of the Panthers. At the service line is Emery Schamberg. Emery is going to have an ace for the Falcons, and it's going to be a 7-3 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Florence Henry needs to find a way to kind of go on their run a little bit here. Close this gap at 7-3 so far. Again, Schamberg at the service line. Puts it across. It's going to be taken by the Panthers. Set up by Moritz. Looking to put it down to number 4, and she does. It is tipped at the net, but it does find a hole on the side of the Falcons. It's going to be a point and a kill for the Panthers. 8-3 now in favor of the Panthers. Vanelli is going to be at the service line now for Great Plains. Vanelli puts it across, taken by Vavruska, set up by Sumner. Vavruska looks to hit, and she does, and it's going to be taken by the Panthers. It's going to be a little miscommunication, and that ball is going to fall to the floor on the side of the Panthers. It's going to be a point for the Falcons. 8-4 in favor of the Panthers. Rebecca Fleming at the service line now for the Falcons. Rebecca puts it across. It's going to be a nice spot there. It's going to be taken and tipped across by Martins. Set up by Sumner. Over to Vavruska. Tip. She finds a decent spot, but it's going to be saved by the Panthers. Panthers put it across. It's going to be free ball across, and it's going to be set up now for the Panthers. Martins looks to put it down. Tips at the net, but that still cannot be handled by the Falcons. It's going to be a KO for Martins, and a 9-4 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Into the game and serving now is number 18, Elise Kobolinski. She's a defensive specialist at 5'8" and a junior. Kobolinski looks to put it across for the Panthers, and she does. Taken by Vavruska, set up by Sumner. Over to Kindergross, and it does not go on the correct side of the antenna, and that's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be a 10-4 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Kobolinski again at the service line for the Panthers. Puts it across, taken by Vavruska. Set up by Sumner. Over to Bloom. Bloom with the standing attack. Over to Martins. Martins looks to take it, taken by Fleming. Set up by Sumner. Free ball across again for the Falcons. And Vavruska found a perfect spot there. Nobody home, and she's going to get the kill for the Falcons, and it's going to be a 10-5 lead now in favor of Great Plains. At the service line now for the Falcons is...
Wait.
Who is it, Ashlyn? Kenzie goes. Again, Martins looks to put it across, and she does find a perfect spot in the defense. It's going to be a kill for Martins. And an 11-5 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Evelyn Prowl into the game for the Panthers, and that means that Julia Prowl is at the service line for the Panthers. Prowl looks to put it across, taken by Fleming. Set up by Summer over to Vavruska on the right side, and she's got a nice shot there. It's going to be saved there by the Panthers, and it's going to be put across again, and it's going to be a tip over, and Prowl tries to put it back across. A little surprised, but not quite high enough into the net. Falls on the side of the Panthers, and it's going to be a point for the Falcons. And to the service line for the Falcons is...
Ashlyn Vavruska.
With an 11-6 lead now for the Panthers. Ashton with the jump serve, puts it across, not enough on it, and it's going to fall to the side of the Falcons for a service error, and it's going to be 12-6 now in favor of GPL. Martins is going to be at the line for the Panthers. Lillian Martins, middle hitter. She's 5'8" and a junior. Taken by Fleming, set up by Sumner. Over to Bloom. Bloom looks to put it across and hits the top of the net. It's going to be set across by Prowl. Prowl, we're going to have a free ball across. Set up to number 4. Number 4 is going to find that hole in the defense. Has a good way of finding that spot in that defense where nobody's home. Has a hard time getting it for the Falcon defense. It's going to be a kill and a 13-6 lead now in favor of the Panthers. Martin's at the service line again for GPL. Puts it across, taken by Kenzie Gross. Set up by Sumner. Over to Bloom. Bloom's going to have the standing hit, and she's going to have it blocked at the net. It's going to be put across to the Falcons again. We're going to have a tip from Chambers. Set up to Evelyn Prowl. Evelyn Prowl touched at the net, but it's going to fall on the side of the Falcons for a point. And it's going to be 14-6 now in favor of Great Plains. Martins again at the service line for the Panthers. She mishit it a little bit, and that's going to be a service error, and it's going to go to a point to the Falcons. It's going to be 14-7 now in favor of the Panthers. To the service line now for the Falcons is
Lucy Blue.
Lucy looks to put it across for the Falcons. Nice serve there, taken by the Panthers. It's going to be hit down, taken by Lucy Bloom. Set up by Sumner. Hit across by Chambers. Chambers going to hit the top of the net, but it is going to find a hole on the side of the defense. It's going to be a point for the Falcons. It's going to be 14-8 now in favor of the Panthers. Florence Henry needs to go on a run here if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. Down 14-8. Number 4 takes it, tipped at the net, saved by Chamber. Free ball across for Valvuska. That was a good hustle play by the Falcons. Set up again, back to Prohl this time. Miscommunication there a little bit, but it's still going to be a tip across for the Falcons, and it's going to be find a nice spot. Rebecca Fleming found a nice spot in the defense, and she's going to get a tip kill for the Falcons. It's going to be 14-9 now, and Lucy Bloom is still at the service line for the Falcons. Lucy puts it across. Nice serve there from Lucy. Taken up to number 4. Number 4 mishit at the point of attack, and it's going to be another point for the Falcons. 14-10. This is the run that we needed to go on, Ashton, but I think we need to keep going, don't we?
Yes, very much.
Lucy Bloom again here at the service line. Finds a nice spot in the defense. Set up by back row attack from Prohl. Prohl's going to hit it nicely. It's going to be hard to take by the Falcon defense. We're going to have a free ball across for the Falcons. GPL is going to look to set it up again. That's going to be number 4. She's going to have it a little bit long. And it's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be a 14-11 lead. And GPL is going to take a timeout and try to end this momentum. And we'll be right back.
What does it take to feed and fuel the world? To integrate a global ag and energy supply chain, serving farmers and advancing agriculture. What does it take to build communities, powering rural economies and empowering agriculture? It takes the nation's leading farmer-owned cooperative. It takes a co-op. It takes CHS.
Welcome back. We have a close one here. It's 14-11 in set number 3. Great Plains is up 2-0. And Lucy Bloom is looking to keep the momentum going for the Falcons as GPL just came out of a timeout looking to break that. We're going to have a sub on the floor, and Kinder Gross is coming in for Kenzie Gross.
Sister.
It is sister, isn't it? Looks like Ken's might have tweaked a little something. All right, Lucy looks to put it across, and the timeout worked as that ball is going to be a little bit long, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be 15-11 now in favor of the Panthers. To the service line again, leading off is number 13, Emily Moritz for the Panthers. Puts it across, taken by Gross. Set up by Sumner, tipped across by Chamber. Chamber finds a nice spot in the defense, and it's going to be set up to the deep tip from Julia Prohl. Again, free ball across. Gets blocked at the net, and it's going to hit the floor, and it's going to be a point for the Panthers. 16-11 now in favor of Great Plains. Moritz puts it across again, taken by Gross off the right side, and that's going to be an ace for Moritz. 17-11 now, as Florence Henry had a little bit of momentum, and GPL is taking it right back. It's going to be tipped across from the Panthers, set up by Sumner, over to Chamber. Chamber looks to kill it, and it's going to be hit at the net. Good save there from the Panthers. It's going to be free ball across from the Falcons. Set up to Evelyn Prohl. Evelyn Prohl looks to hit it down, taken by the Falcons, set up by Sumner. Free ball again across for the Falcons. Set up by the Panthers. That's going to be a lot into the net. Yep, there we go. Into the net from the Panthers. It's going to be a point for the Falcons.
That's what we need.
17-12 now in favor of the Panthers. And to the service line now for the Falcons.
Miley Sumner.
Falcons looking to take advantage of this one. Standing hit, and that finds a great spot there from Rebecca Fleming. She's going to get the kill. It's going to be 17-13 now in favor of Florence Henry. Or correction, in favor of the Panthers. Kill from Miley Sumner. 17-14 now in favor of the Panthers. Again, Florence Henry looking to come back in this one and close this gap here at 17-14. Miley looks to hit it across. It's going to be taken by the Panthers. This time it's going to be by Zerwan. Zerwan puts it across, taken by the Falcons. Set up to Vavutska. Vavutska at the back row attack, but it's going to be beat, and it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be 18-14 now in favor of the Panthers. To the service line is Rosa, number 2 for the Panthers. Rosa looks to put it across, and she does. Taken by Vavutska. Set up by Kendra Gross this time. Set across by Fleming. A little miscommunication there on the side of the Panthers. Set up by Sumner. Tipped across by Fleming. Again to Prowl. Prowl looks hit across court. Nothing going there. It's taken by the Panthers, or by the Falcons, and there's going to be a lot of competition at the net, and it goes to the advantage of Great Plains. It's been 19-14 now in favor of the Panthers. Rosa puts it across again for the Panthers. Taken by Bloom. Set up to Gross. Gross puts it across for the Falcons. Set up to Julia Prawl. Julia Prawl. Ball hits the net. Rolls perfectly for her for a kill on the other side, and falls. Finds a spot in the side of the Falcons defense. 20-14 now in favor of the Panthers. Another nice serve from Rosa, set up by Summer. Summer tipped across, doesn't quite get the kill. Taken by the Panthers. Now looks to put it back, free ball across for the Falcons. Set up to Prowl. Prowl looking to put it down, tipped at the net. It's going to be taken by Bloom. It's going to be a good hustle play there from the Falcons. Free ball across again for the Falcons. Set up to Zerwan. Zerwan looks to go cross court, and that's going to be wide and out of bounds. There's going to be a point for the Falcons. 20-15 now in favor of Florence Henry. At the service line now for the Falcons is number 6, Emery Chamber. Emery puts it in the net. It's going to be 21-15 now in favor of the Panthers. Vanelli at the service line now for the Panthers. Puts it across, and it's going to go into the net as well. We're going to have 2 service errors in a row. All right, if Florence Henry wants to get back in this one, they got to do it now, don't they? And to the service line is Rebecca Fleming for the Falcons. Need to go on a big run here. And that's the first part of it. We're going to have an ace for the Falcons. 21-17 now in favor of the Panthers. Rebecca Fleming at the service line again. This one's going to go right top of the net. Can't get much better than that, and going to find a hole in the defense on the hit across, and we're going to have a point for the Panthers. 22-17 now in favor of Great Plains. Koborinsky at the service line now for the Panthers. Puts it across, taken by Force, set up by Sumner, over to Gross. Gross tips it across to the Panthers offense, and they're going to set it up, and they're going to try to have a tip kill. Vavutska takes it there. Sumner looks back for the tip kill, nothing going there. Set up to Martins. Martins puts it down on the other side for a kill. 23-17 now in favor of the Panthers. Another point for the Panthers, and that's going to put us at set point in the third and final set if they can find a way to get this other point here before Florence Henry comes back. Taken by Vavutska, it's going to be squander. It's going to be a nice save there from Rebecca Fleming. Set up to Martins. Martins tries to find a spot. She does not. Over to Vavruska. Vavruska wants to put it down. And it's going to be taken by Rosa. Tip across for the Panthers. Set up by, again, to Vavruska. The ball does not go over the net. And that's going to do it here in Henry. Florence Henry's going to fall to 0-2. Great Plains is going to move to 1-1. Set number 3, 25-17 in favor of Great Plains. So they take 25-17, they take 25-19, and they take 25-16 in 3 straight sets here in Henry. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Ash and Jade, how was it?
Awesome. Hopefully we win next game.
Yeah, just keep getting better every game, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to sign off here, and we will see you next time. Actually, the football team is in action tomorrow for Henry's homecoming against Wabash Summit. So if you guys are not able to make it out to Henry tomorrow for the homecoming football game here in Henry, then you can watch it again here on YouTube on the Florence Henry Falcons YouTube channel. And we look forward to seeing you and look forward to having you the rest of the year. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us put this on, and thank you to everybody that is listening, and hope to find more as we go throughout the year. Again, Florence Henry loses in 3 straight sets, 3-0 to Great Plains to fall to 0-2, and Great Plains jumps to 1-1 here early on in the volleyball season. We are signing off. Ash and Jade, Travis Schmidt. We'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Wishart Insurance is an independent, family-owned insurance agency. Our passion is caring for people. Wishart Insurance will take the time to answer all of your insurance questions and assist you and your family in choosing coverage that will protect you. We take pride in knowing that our family is working hard for your family. We are your insurance family. We are located at 922 West Kemp Avenue in Watertown, South Dakota, with locations in Clark, Willow Lake, and Brookings.
At Active